Very good evening. You're watching Mission 2024 and we're going to take you through all the tumultuous developments that have taken place over the course of the last 8 to 9 hours in the national capital, where Sharad Pawar was here. He's on his way out after addressing his own national executive, which his nephew Ajit Pawar has said is illegal. All of that coming up. First up, the headlines. Sharad Pawar faction axes Ajit Pawar, Praful Patel amongst all other rebels. Ajit faction dubs Uncle Sharad's meet illegal. Karnataka speaker in damage control mode after outrage over VIP lane demand for lawmakers. BJP hits out, calls Congress elitist. BJP ally AIDMK opposes centre's uniform civil code. Tamil Nadu Chief Minister Stalin hits out at centre, says UCC bought as revenge against those opposing the BJP. Madhya Pradesh Chief Minister Shivraj in damage control mode after urination horror. Day after bulldozer razed accused's home, Chief Minister Shivraj washes victim's feet. Canadian Prime Minister Justin Trudeau fails to condemn repeated Khalistani threats. India slams Canada, says Trudeau legitimizing terror.
Let me make the larger point that the issue is not about freedom of expression, but its misuse for advocating violence, for propagating separatism, and for legitimizing terrorism.
Countdown to launch of Chandrayaan 3's moon mission. ISRO schedules mega launch for the 14th of July. All right, viewers, let's get you up to speed with the latest news break that is coming in, and there's another escalation in the Pawar Parivar party fight. The latest coming in, Sharad Pawar states, I am the NCP president. No truth in Ajit Pawar's claims. Will approach EC and rebuild party. Sharad Pawar's faction has disqualified, sacked all rebels. Ajit Pawar Satkare, Praful Patel expelled. Rahul Gandhi now has met Sharad Pawar as well in midst of this ongoing fight for the claim of which is the real NCP, Ajit Pawar faction or the Sharad Pawar faction. Those visuals that are coming to you on your television screen after the national executive, Sharad Pawar, Supriya Sule meeting Rahul Gandhi. Sitting next to them is Jitendra Awad. He is, of course, by the Sharad Pawar faction designated as the leader of opposition. Lots going down. Sharad Pawar is now leaving for Mumbai again. He says he's going to go to the people. He says he doesn't care about Chief Minister's aspirations or who is Deputy Chief Minister. Wishes Ajit Pawar the best, but makes it very clear that the party, the symbol belongs to him, which is Ajit Pawar. While Ajit Pawar has the numbers where arithmetic is concerned, where the numbers stand at 32. At 32, where the Sharad Pawar faction is concerned, the numbers right now at 14, where at least the assembly, Vidhan Sabha assembly in Maharashtra is concerned. On the national scale, if you look at in terms of the MPs and the MLAs, 5 each, both in Rajya Sabha and in Lok Sabha. Out of the 5 in Rajya Sabha, 1 Praful Patel has gone to the Ajit Pawar faction, 4 still with Sharad Pawar. Lok Sabha 1, Mr. Tatkare, Sunil Tatkare has gone to the Ajit Pawar faction, 4 still with Sharad Pawar. So in that sense, Sharad Pawar has majority, but deeply depleted when it comes down to the numbers in the Vidhan Sabha assembly now. Listen in to all reactions.
आपको मुझे एक बात पता है कि राष्ट्रवादी कांग्रेस पार्टी का मैं प्रेसिडेंट हूँ. दूसरा किसी ने अपने नाम पर स्टेटमेंट दे दिया, कुछ बात कही, तो बात कह सकते हैं. इसमें कोई इम्पोर्टेंस नहीं, कोई सच्चाई नहीं है. पार्टी को ठेस फंसाने का काम कुछ साथियों ने किया. इससे फिर मजबूती से पार्टी को खड़ा करना, आगे ले जाना और अच्छी सीटें पर लाना, ये मानसिकता हमारे सभी साथियों की थी। मुझे पूरा विश्वास है कि 2024 में महाराष्ट्र में हुकूमत बदलेगी। आज जिनके हाथ में हुकूमत है उनको लोग दूर करेंगे और जो कुछ अपोजिशन में काम करने वाले हमारे जैसे लोग हैं, इनके खिलाफ जिस तरह के कदम उठाए गए, इसकी कीमत उनको देनी पड़ेगी।
All right, let's take you through the developments with my colleague Sahil Joshi, Mumbai Bureau Chief, joining us right outside Pawar residence where the National Executive is just about concluded. And Moshmi Singh, because Sharad Pawar also went to meet Rahul Gandhi. Rahul Gandhi expressing solidarity with his ally Sharad Pawar. Party now in a sense of deep turmoil. Sahil Joshi, take us through on what was discussed where the National Executive is concerned. Of course, everything been contested and deemed illegal by the Ajit Pawar faction.
Well, this is to assert that Sharad Pawar is still the president, because yesterday Ajit Pawar camp released their press release claiming that on 30th of June they conducted a meeting in which elected MLAs, many office bearers, the people from the organizations were present, and they passed a resolution saying that the party is not being run by the democratic principles, and that's why it's not even running on the path formed in the constitution of the Nationalist Congress Party, and that is the reason why they are appointing Ajit Pawar as the national president. So obviously there has to be a counter to it, and to reiterate that Sharad Pawar still is the president of the party. Not only that, the party's working committee and extended working committee met today and sacked Praful Patel, Sunil Tatkare and 9 members of Maharashtra Legislative Assembly, including Ajit Pawar, who took oath on Sunday with the BJP Shiv Sena government. Now, interestingly, Sharad Pawar has made it very clear that he knows that the fight is now going to be in the election commission. Right now, the party is saying that they are not going to go approach the court because they believe in the election commission. What we saw in the fight within the Shiv Sena, that the court did not interfere any matter till the time election commission took the decision with respect to symbol and the party and the name of the party. It's very clear now to Sharad Pawar that Ajit Pawar is out to take over the party's name and the symbol, the way Eknath Shinde took over Shiv Sena's name and symbol from Uddhav Thackeray, and that is what the fight is going on at this point of time. Another important aspect of this press conference was that Pawar wanted to take this press meeting in Delhi to reiterate that the party's national president is still Sharad Pawar, not Ajit Pawar, the way it happened in Mumbai and suddenly somebody is claiming that this happened. He also made an important claim about if the meeting happened on 30th of June, why the letter to the election commission reached on the 5th of July, to which the Ajit Pawar group is countering, saying that they had sent a letter on 30th June itself, so there is no question of delay of any sort. They have taken all the legal precautions and the fight is going to be till finish. It's very clear now that the fight is there going to be in the election commission, and only after that Sharad Pawar will get down on the road, as he keeps claiming again and again that the people who have gone with the BJP will face the consequences when the polls, they will face the polls in Maharashtra.
But you know that time gap between when the election commission actually comes back can be very ambiguous because there is no immediate election in order. But Sahil, just coming right back to you, I just want to quickly pull in Moshmi also, who is joining us. And Moshmi, right after his national executive, he went to meet Rahul Gandhi. Visuals of that also coming in. What was discussed? Because of course Rahul Gandhi must be expressing in person solidarity of Sharad Pawar's party, completely in a mess right now, a vertical split there.
Preeti, 10 Janpath and 6 Janpath are just a stone throw away, the difference of just 4, but whether 2 and 2 is going to be 4 for the opposition is the big question, and that's one reason that, pictures of Rahul Gandhi, actually he came in Rahul Gandhi coming in right here behind me to meet Sharad Pawar was very, very symbolic, because there is a meeting of the opposition on the cards on the 17th and 18th in Bengaluru, and the big question now is whether the opposition is really a weakened opposition, whether Sharad Pawar will be able to make it, who was considered the Chanakya of the entire opposition unity. And there you are, minutes after Sharad Pawar concluded that entire presser, Rahul Gandhi just came here to meet Sharad Pawar for a 10-minute chat they had. Surely he would have said that the Congress is backing Sharad Pawar to the hilt, even as, you know, it's interesting that how the politics is playing out in Delhi and in the state of Maharashtra, with, you know, very scathing remarks coming from Prithviraj Chavan on Pawar's ambition and his partiality to Supriya Sule. So all those factors are playing out, but besides that, you know, Pawar also responded to opposition unity, mentioning the Congress, mentioning the Uddhav Sena, saying that we are going to win finally.
Right.
So thereby underlining the fact that he is, you know, still a force to reckon with, not only in the opposition but against the BJP.
All right, well, you know, Sahil, pulling you in for one final question. Like you said, that Sharad Pawar wants the EC to make clear on which side the, you know, who gets the symbol, who gets the party, and then he's going to take to the people and, you know, go amongst the people. But that can take any amount of time. You know, fastest I would reckon it's happened in the case of the Shiv Sena, where it was given to Eknath Shinde. You have other political parties like the LJP, they've still been fighting for that symbol. The symbol is frozen, so, you know, is the party. But having said that, what can be expected now? What's the next course of action?
Well, right now the Maharashtra Assembly session will begin in the second week of July, and in that session we will see you know, some players inside the assembly, because the speaker, it looks like, will ask the NCP section to sit in the treasury, on the treasury benches, and I think that the people who are with Sharad Pawar are going to oppose it. NCP is also going to lose the leader of opposition's positions, because the speaker will have to take a call about who is going to be the leader of opposition. That is also going to be very crucial, because once NCP gives up on the leader of opposition position, that also becomes very clear that they don't have the numbers. I mean, Sharad Pawar fraction doesn't have the numbers. Most importantly, now what we will have to wait and see is that whether this opposition bloc remains together, because you know, one of the resolution in today's meeting was that Sharad Pawar has made it very clear that they are going to remain with the opposition unity, and they are going to continue to fight the war against the BJP and the NDA in Maharashtra, as well as during the Lok Sabha elections. But whether the opposition partners are there with him. Today's, as Maushmi was mentioning, Rahul Gandhi is coming to express the solidarity. Even today in Mumbai, there was a meeting of the Congress Party, and they also came out and mentioned it very clearly that they are going to stand with Sharad Pawar, the way they had taken a press conference even during when the problem in the Shiv Sena happened. So the course for the opposition is very difficult. The only option for the opposition parties, specifically the Shiv Sena, UBT, Sharad Pawar's NCP and the Congress, to stick together. You know, if they try to dip into their own problems, like the Congress, you know, some of the people from the Congress were very jubilant the way NCP was going. That the breaking of NCP, you know, they were looking out as an opportunity for them. You know, that is going to spoil the opposition game. And that's what it looks like, that even Rahul Gandhi wanted to send a message to the state cadre that do not try these tactics at this point of time.
Fall in line.
This is a time that the opposition parties to stay united, and that's what the message which they are trying to send.
Especially after we heard Prithviraj Chavan practically taking on Sharad Pawar for favouring his daughter over what possibly the insinuation was a better, you know, more reliable and more capable prospect in Ajit Pawar. With that, appreciate both of you for joining us. Maushmi there, as well as Sahil Joshi. We're going to quickly shift focus to the developments that are coming in from Karnataka right now. Well, Karnataka's capital, Bengaluru, has been marred with infra crisis, but Speaker UT Khader has made a VIP appeal, asking the government to have the National Highways Authority of India to provide a separate VIP lane for smooth passage of lawmakers through toll gates. Many of us are stuck on those same very toll gates for hours at end. But This was mooted by the Speaker, saying that lawmakers, even the MLAs that have retired and no longer are MLAs, ex-MLAs, should get safe and clear passage through these toll gates.
India's Silicon Valley and Karnataka's capital, Bengaluru, is a crumbling mess. The IT city is plagued by traffic jams, frequent waterlogging, potholed roads. The list of woes is long and has been begging attention for years now. But Karnataka's politicians have bigger concerns to address, like how to get through a highway toll plaza in comfort. Assembly Speaker U.T. Khadir on Thursday suggested that the National Highways Authority of India should create a VIP lane for MLAs and former MLAs.
Seniors ex-MLA told in the NHA guidelines policy, where they have got already emergency and representative lane is there. In that MLAs and other names are specified. Ex-MLAs are not specified. We are also respected and dignified and and aged also. So for us also you should consider the request.
Demand for a VIP lane for MLAs and former MLAs came after Congress MLA PM Narendra Swamy claimed harassment at a toll plaza.
Pass is issued. It is not for everyone. Pass is issued to the elected representatives only. When the treatment of those toll guys are like this, can you ask us to behave gently with them?
The Speaker's demand for a separate lane triggered sharp reactions. The BJP pointed out that a VIP lane for lawmakers already exists.
Already there is a VIP lane. Already there is a VIP line. Who should be allowed in that VIP line is important. Probably in this direction the ambulance and the VIP line is been already created. So only thing is who has to be included, has to be looked into it. Probably let us see what Honorable Speaker has been suggesting.
BJP MP Tejasvi Surya called the Congress elitist for seeking a VIP lane. Karnataka PWD Minister has denied any plan to add more VIP lanes.
ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ನ ಕೇಳಿ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ ನೇಮಿಸ್ತೀವಿ, ಮತ್ತೆ ಯಾವ್ದು ಸೇರಿಸಬೇಕು ಯಾವುದಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂತ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಪರ್ಟ್ ಕಮಿಟಿ ಮೇಲೆ ನಿರ್ಧಾರ ಮಾಡ್ತೀವಿ, ನಾವು ಮಂತ್ರಿಗಳು ಮಾಡಲ್ಲ.
The Karnataka Speaker's demand for separate lane for MLAs at toll plazas has reignited the debate on the VVIP racism that pervades the system. Bureau Report, India Today.
All right, and the news that we are breaking is a U-turn by the Karnataka Speaker U.T. Khadir. He's tried to get into some damage control finally after suggesting a VVIP lane at toll plazas for MLAs. Khadir now says that he only articulated a suggestion made by ex-MLAs. Khadir's suggestion has come in for massive criticism, especially from the BJP and also from the regular citizenry that has called it entitlement, VVIP racism of sorts, where they want a separate lane for themselves.
Ex-MLAs, many of them, they were arrested. They said, please give us the pass also, and this is the issue is there. And seniors ex-MLA told in the NHA guidelines policy, where they have got already emergency and representative lane is there. In that MLAs and other names are specified. Ex-MLAs are not specified. We are also respected and dignified and and aged also. So for us also you should consider the request was the.
All right, I'm going to cut across right now to my colleague Naga, who's joining us with the very latest. You know, it's very interesting, Naga, if you look at it, because the Congress's entire campaign was built on the people, of what their demands were against the VVIP culture at an extent, and now completely the opposite playing out in the state.
Well, it's the Speaker who made the comment sitting in the chair yesterday while addressing the House. He did an observation that why not a separate lane for MLAs and ministers, because one of the MLAs stood up in the House and said the toll operators are harsh to him and use abusive language to check the sticker that every MLA car has. It's not just Congress, Preeti, but many BJP MLAs too had the same opinion that yes, maybe we need a separate lane as well. But the government has come on record that they have no plans. The present ambulance and BV lane that is sufficient, and they don't have to construct a new one. Is what the government has come on record and said that PWD minister has said that they have no such plans. And the speaker also has gone on record to say that it was just a suggestion that, and he doesn't support this VVIP culture, neither has he asked the government to take a look at it. It was just an observation made, he said, while the toll operators are trying to harass the MLAs and VVIPs while passing through the lane, is what he said. So it is not just Congress versus BJP here in Karnataka. We spoke to all three parties. It is more of a mentality issue for the politicians and the attitude problem that they have. They have a sense of entitlement, both Congress and BJP and JDS here.
Well, appreciate you joining us, Nagarjun, and clearing it out. Not just the Congress, it's also the BJP MLAs all together. At least that's where political boundaries and ideologies blur when it comes down to entitlement. Well, at least the Congress government has now come out and said it's not happening. And the Speaker has also clarified, albeit under pressure, that there is no suggestion in terms of action. He was just articulating some MLAs' sentiments, which included the likes of BJP MLAs as well.
You are watching Fact Check segment where we bust fake news. On 28th June, a copy of the Quran was set ablaze outside the Stockholm Central Mosque in Sweden, sparking massive outrage by Muslim-dominated nations. This sparked viral claims on social media that the governments of Qatar and Kuwait have called for the expulsion of all people of Swedish origin from their countries. However, India Today's investigation found that though Qatar and Kuwait have condemned the Quran burning incident, neither of them has said that they will expel all Swedish people. This fact check on viral fake news is done by India Today's team Afwa.